The first thing I'm going to do is start brushing out my brows with just any spoolie because they are going crazy. And then we are going to pick up just any definer brush or eyebrow brush or concealer brush that you want, and you're going to start concealing under your eyes. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Natural. You're just going to put it on your brush and you're going to start putting it under your eyebrows. I am using a flicking motion, and you're just going to start bringing it underneath, and then you're going to slowly start to drag it down also. The reason I always drag it down is because it makes it easier to blend out. If you leave it in a really thin line, then it's going to be really hard for you to get your brush close enough to blend it out. So when you bring it down, it's easier to buff away. Now I'm just going to take a slanted eyebrow brush, or you can take any fluffy or concealer brush, and we're going to start just buffing that away. Some people do the whole conceal the eyebrow thing after they already have their eyebrows on. I feel like it's easier when I'm not messing up my eyebrow after I've already done it. And here you can definitely tell that it looks sharper and cleaner. Now I'm going in with Colourpop's Color. That's what they call theirs, a color. And I'm using the shade Black and Brown for my eyebrows. It is the second to darkest shade. The next shade is black. So if you want brown eyebrows, this is good for you. Now we're going to start going on the center of the brow, so that way you can get most of the product off. You don't want to go in on trying to make a line underneath your eyebrow with like a whole bunch of product, since these are very pigmented. And then we're going to start doing the line underneath, and we're going to make small flicking motions like usual. And then after that whole thing is done, we're doing the arch. For the arch, I turn my brush upside down and I do it like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but I turn it upside down and do one swift motion. I find like it's easier if you do it that way. And then you're just going to point your arch the way you like to do it, and then you can start filling in the rest of it. Now we're doing the top of the brow, and I can do that really quick and really easy. I don't really fade it or anything. It really depends on how comfortable you feel with your brow. And when I do my arch, I do one smooth motion. I don't like pick my brush up and put it down. And now we're just filling in my brows like normal with the pomade. Now if you look really close, I'm going to point out a bare spot in my eyebrow that has no product there. Because I don't have a lot of hair there, it's really easy for me to miss a spot or have like a little weird pocket that doesn't get any of the product. So you definitely have to make sure that your eyebrow looks completely even and that there's no space where you can see through. And then not only are we going to brush out the front, we are also going to brush out the whole brow, just so like I said, we're making everything even. And if I brush away too much, then you just simply add some more product. And that is one eyebrow completed, and you can definitely see the difference between the left and the right eyebrow. And you can definitely see that my concealer under the left eyebrow, well, the left that we're looking at, the concealer does not look bright. It doesn't look noticeable. It blends in with my skin tone. And then when you put on foundation, that's when it's going to look highlighted. For the next eyebrow, I'm going to be using the same brush with the same Colourpop color. And we're going to do basically the same thing, except this eye obviously is not concealed first. And we're not going to color it in with the brow product. So as you can see right here, I'm doing just like I said before, and I am lining up the brow. I'm just filling out the shape, and then we are going to color it in. Now I'm going in with Colourpop's brow liner in Bangin Brunette. It is one shade lighter than the Black and Brown, and I'm just going to fill in my whole brow with that. I don't really suggest this for people if they don't have a lot of like eyebrow hair. It makes it more likely that you're going to miss a spot and that it's going to look sparsed out and it's not going to look as great. But I guess if you're not as steady with your hands to use a gel or a pomade, then this is your next best thing. Now for concealing this brow, we're going to take the e.l.f. concealer and brush duo. They don't sell this exact one anymore, but they do have ones just like it. And we're just going to conceal underneath that eyebrow, kind of packing it on so that way it's noticeable and bright. And then we're just take the other side and we're just going to blend it out just like we did with the other one. And that's the completed look for this eyebrow tutorial. Really quick, really simple. As you can see, they came out looking exactly the same, even though we did it in 2 different ways and used 2 different concealers. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Drive me, I deserve to. No time to have you learn.